January 19th, 2015. 72 degrees, partly cloudy. A typical day in Southern California. But in fact, this day is not so typical. It is all dedicated to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the man who had a dream.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
While some people spent their day off poolside or dreaming of a day with friends, the real dreamers were hard at work all over Orange County, and it's all thanks to 1OC.
So 1OC is a nonprofit organization based in Santa Ana.
We are formerly known as the Volunteer Center of Orange County. We changed our name about 4 years ago because we provide services to nonprofits
Like fundraising, business services, and volunteer services as well.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day we observe it as a day of service. This is a day where we encourage everyone to make it a day of service, not a day off.
Today, the volunteers are doing mostly environmental support and whatnot, planting new plants, getting rid of old ones, making sure the environment is all ready to go.
Their words intrigued us, so we went out on a hunt to find out if 52 years later, the dream was still alive.
Well, I'm out here basically to help the plants of our country.
Can you finish this sentence? I have a
beautiful feeling because of the work I'm doing.
Not exactly the answer we were looking for, but we found one thing in common with everyone we interviewed: unity.
There's residents and students, young kids, older people like myself, and even older. Everybody coming together to do something that helps everything.
A lot of what I associate with MLK Day is collaboration amongst different groups of people.
People of all ages and races were working together to help those who needed it, and they were all inspired from this one man and his dream. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?"
I think any kind of service is good. If you just get in the mode of, doing service, you instill that in your kids at a young age, and it can go on, and you may not know who or what is affected by you, but every little step helps create a better world for the next person.
I think it's just important for being engaged in this work, just remembering that we're all here to hopefully leave the world a better place than we found it.
It means equality to all people and not just to one race, and as people we should be giving and loving to one another.
MLK fought for those who could not help themselves, and he proved that it just takes one person to make a world of change.
Dr. King dedicated his life to public service, so it was 16 years ago that we decided to encourage people to take a day on, not just to take a day off, and to come here and honor his life of public service by providing some community service themselves. There's no place better than being here on a day like this. Seeing people that work together. And actually, when you think about Dr. King and the people that came together for civil rights, that came from different faith traditions, different religions, different ethnicities, you see that here today. It's a very diverse group here today, working side by side, and I think that's something to celebrate.
All in all, these individuals are truly an inspiration for those around them. They took time out of their hectic schedules to give back and honor a man who volunteered so much of his time to fight an impossible fight. Next Martin Luther King Jr. Day, think about what you are doing for others, and don't forget, he was just a man who had a dream. If you'd like to get involved and help the community, contact 1OC for more information.